It's Bo and welcome back on to Let's Play Gothic 2 Night of Dream. I am your host, just weak Goshmer, no, and that's all for camera angle. I'm in front of the Dead Harpy because there's some other little things to take care of before we go back to Corinnes. First off, there's Dirian, the whiny guy from the monastery, who got, well, he eventually got kicked out, and he doesn't really have anything to say to us. Like I said, you could actually help him to stay in the monastery. He even tries to, well, bribe you with a sleep spell. But since I didn't agree to help him, he doesn't have anything to say to me. You could agree to help him and then let him, then don't help him, take the sleep spell. Which he somehow knew that you're going to need to use that, or going to need that. Then he will actually attack you. Because, well, actually understandable. But since I never had anything to do with him, he doesn't give a toss. Also die. Now, the other thing, if I can make it through here, is... one thing I forgot to show. Oh, hey, hit the wrong field raider. Oh well. I have to kill them all eventually. There we go. I was pro as fuck. What I kind of forgot is, like, ages of episodes ago, we noticed that there was a locked door behind us and Orlan gave us the key for it. So, what is exactly behind that locked door? Well, then again, it's actually, I think he actually told us what's there behind, but, I think this is quite a lot of episodes ago. Okay, where is it? No, wait, I think that's the wrong cave. Yep, that are goblins. No, No, piss off. No, bad goblin skeleton. Buzz off, I hate you. Oh, fine, for Pete's sake. Fuck, out of mana. Come here, I'm not afraid of you. Okay, you do a lot of damage though. Ow. That was uncalled for. I think that were 2 hits he gave me. Ow. Okay, there's the door. So we can actually undock. Exactly, we can undock the door because it's a ship, which just looks like a door. No, we can unlock this door here, and we have another teleporter stone and a stone tablet and a potion. Stinger. Stinger are the things from the blob flies. We haven't just learned the skill yet, and we have another teleporter. Which leads us back to the water mages. So we pretty much came full circle with those teleporter stones. We have one, that one leads us to Corinnes. That one leads us back to the graveyard. And the one all the way in the back leads us to the excavation side. So that's actually a neat way to get around in this place. So, since we want to go to Corinnes, Christ, this is kind of sickening. Let me actually restore my health. So I could actually use one of the heal spells. Yeah, I only have 7 light healing. Might as well just use it. Bam. Luckily that spell isn't as ear raping as the old one from the first game. I think I was a little bit overkill, but do well. So, what business do we finally have in Corinnes? Our business we have is to finally move on in this game. Because we piddled around for such a long time of not doing what we were supposed to do, that is, saving the world from dragons. So, since we're finally a fire mage, we have access to the big shot of the paladins. We can talk to him. But there are also some other things, like telling Darren that we gave him the brought the statue to the monastery.
Hey!
Typical, isn't it? That's an open secret.
I took your statuette to the monastery, so you can relax now.
That's
what I
good
always
news. May Innos protect you. Take this as a small token of my gratitude,
That's not what my husband thinks. I don't believe that.
Well, first time he actually gives me gold instead of just asking for it. And I also want to quickly give some do some trades. I want Some small firestorm. Oh yeah, fire rain. Probably the best spell in the game, only for 5 mana. How convenient. I'll take those, and I guess that's good enough. Could actually sell some crap. Can sell our old novice robe, the leather armor, since we don't need that thing anymore. Have a crappy. Well, then again, we never need fire protection to begin with. I could have sold the other one as well. I'll actually keep the better weapons, except the two-handed ones. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that either. Nope, 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 nope. Well, you guys actually asked for that I leave the trading in, so... I could actually speed it up and, like... What do I have to do? Oh yeah, I think I need to keep at least one pickaxe, because I can't dig in the digging size otherwise. But I just want some wool. Can't use the fireball either, I don't want that. Nope, nope. Nope, nope, nope.
Really, how interesting.
And you can also sell some fire stuff. Some golden stuff, not fire stuff. That. And yeah, that's maybe also the silver we have. There we go. Should be enough. Also, this option here, if you're looking still for a King's Sorrel, I think this one, if you go through all the way, it spawns a King's Sorrel somewhere. I'm not sure where exactly. But anyways, let's actually talk quickly to Rengar, since he's actually a member of the Thieves Guild.
Hey, you're one of us. Let me tell you something. If you intend to empty some pockets in town, be especially careful with the merchants. They're pretty sharp at watching their stuff, but I can give you a tip. Try to grab the desired object with one hand and wave about with the other. That distracts them.
That sounds like an amazingly silly tactic. But you know, I actually want to quickly go through that dialogue option so I can get the King's Sorrel.
Do you brew your own potions?
No, I either get them from the monastery or I buy them from Constantino, the alchemist. He always passes me when he goes out on the east gate to collect plants for his potions.
Where exactly does Constantino gather his herbs?
He always goes through the eastern city gate here and then disappears into the wilderness to the left. He once told me that just about everything grows there, except for King Sorrel.
Has Constantino ever told you where to find King Sorrel?
I once heard him say that the stuff grows near stone circles. Near Lobart's farm. That's a farm near the other gate. There's one of those stone circles.
Things like that.
I think it's on a hill. It used to be a grave or something.
You can't keep anything.
Okay, so I guess the King's Soul spawns up there. We were at Lobart's farm. That was like the first peasant we worked for, and then stole his clothes. But we weren't at the stone circle because there was no business for us, and I think there were also some rather nasty creatures up there which we couldn't beat then yet. But okay, now we're actually going into the upper quarter.
And Beliar spoke to another
Yes. Yeah, I haven't never actually talked about the upper quarter. The upper quarter is like the place where the fancy people are, and you're only allowed to get up there as soon as you have a job. Speaking of job, I could actually deliver some first when I'm on it. But since we have a job, and even our fire magicians, I'm thinking...
You went and entered the monastery, huh? I hope they let you out often enough so you can keep me supplied with skins.
Yeah, some skins for you.
I've got a few...
A sheepskin.
No, I
dream.
didn't.
Wolfskin. That's good. Good work. Come.
Okay, I think I can skip those dialogue options the whole time because we've heard that already. Yeah, but since we're fire magician, we can go into the upper quarter and also visit Lord Hagen.
That would be a problem.
And first we have actually to get into the upper quarter.
Halt! Only the citizens of the town and the king's troops can get into the upper end of the town.
That's been known a long time. You dare stand in the way of a representative of Innos?
No, of course not. The entrance is open to the chosen of Innos.
Pray to Innos for this sacrilege.
Yes, chosen one.
I wasn't aware of that dialogue option. I actually like that. So, say hello to the upper quarter. Which is well, looks fancier than a normal town. And you may remember that big tin can in front of us.
Ah, you again.
So, you actually managed to get into the upper quarter. Where did you get that roll?
Wait and see.
I have passed the test of fire.
Incredible.
You can't rely on that.
Then what is happening here must be the will of Innos.
I'm not.
There are some things you must heed here. Otherwise, you will wind up outside as fast as you got in here. You're only allowed to enter the merchant's building.
It is.
You can recognize them by the signs over the door.
Don't have to tell me.
Just so there are no misunderstandings. The other buildings belong to important citizens. There is nothing there for you, even if you are now a member of the Order of Innos.
I don't believe
The important citizens of this town live in this quarter, so treat them with respect. Do we understand each other?
you said.
Sure.
I couldn't get away with that.
I've got...
Wait!
I've got my own opinion.
You don't know the new laws of the city yet.
Later.
Right, we actually never listened to them. It seems that we actually accept it now that we have a serious concern with the dragons. Or he was just really sarcastic. Well, there are some special people up here, most of them are just workers, but there are people like Gerbrand, who has nothing to say, but also Fernando.
How's business?
Not so great. Back when the barrier was still in place, times were better. The prisoners would scrape boxes and boxes of ore from the mines, and my ships then brought it to the mainland. On their way back, they bought food and other wares. But now we're cut off from the mainland, and I have to rely on the farmers for supplies.
How do you make a living now?
Right now, I'm living off my savings. But if I can't get back into business, times are going to get rough for me.
Oh, you poor unfortunate soul. Actually, wow, that's quite some dirty water. I think the upper quarter doesn't have that much to offer. What we're going to look at now is going to be the house of the judge. If we can actually get in. Hi. Okay. Well, he doesn't seem to be too concerned if we just march into the judge's house. I think he doesn't do his job quite right, considering he's a guard. Ah, there is the judge. Hi there.
What are you doing here?
What are you accosting me for? Who are you anyway? Say, don't I know you from somewhere?
Maybe so.
Don't get snotty. Who do you think you're talking to anyway? The least you can do is address me in a more appropriate tone. And now get out of my sight!
I'm talking to a man with a very silly hat. Well, the reason why I actually know this guy is it took me quite a while to figure out where we know that guy from. And we actually know him from the very first game. He was actually the guy in the first cutscene who we told to shut him up. He was actually the judge. I don't know what he actually talked about again. Some judge stuff, I guess. But he's actually that guy. I'm sure if I have nifty editing skills, I'd put in the cutscene at the beginning.
Another convict was brought to the cliff. He did not know, but he would change everything.
In the name of King Robar II, bearer of the scepter of Verant, I sentence this convict to...
Stop! Convict, I've got an offer to make you. This letter must reach the leader of the Magicians of Fire.
You're wasting your time.
You may choose your own reward. They'll give you anything you ask for.
Very well, I'll take your letter. On one condition. Spare me the rest of his nonsense.
How dare you!
Keep silent!
But okay, next guy who is actually like that guy is Lutero.
Hey, my name is Lutero. I buy and sell all kinds of things.
What wares do you have to offer?
Well, especially rare and unusual things. So far, I've always managed to fulfill my customers' wishes.
I don't believe that.
Are you looking for anything in particular?
Yes, for my current assignment, I need the claws of a snapper. But not just any old claws. It would have to be something special. The claws of a mighty beast who has killed many men already, or something like that.
Where can I find snappers?
There are a few of them on this island, but most of them live in the Valley of Mines.
And what's in it for me?
I could find you a rune stone.
I'll see what I can do.
Well, I'll take that. And as he
Show
said,
me your wares.
he has all kinds of crap. Most of the crap is kind of not useful, but there are some things you can actually. He later on in the later chapters, he actually gets things which are actually quite useful. And I think the last person we need to talk to here. This is, by the way, the only trader with an actually like trade sign, is Salandrill, the alchemist guy.
Welcome, traveler. Looking for a fine potion? I have a large selection and reasonable prices, and my potions are much better than the stuff that Zurus sells.
Ho 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 ho.
Show me your wares.
It's my pleasure, Reverend Brother.
And he has potions as well as some, again, fire rain spell. You know what, I'll just buy that. I'm going to abuse the heck out of that spell. And I think that's pretty much everything interesting in this place. That city guard doesn't have very much interesting to say. I think you can bribe that guy later on if you're in the Thieves Guild, and he won't care if you sneak into the other houses. But it's not that important. So, the reason why I actually came here for is... there it is. The main building where Lord Hagen resides. But before, that's actually really an uninteresting character, but I still want to quickly talk to him. Hey there.
What are you doing here?
What do you think, huh? I'm a gardener. I take care of the garden.
You're pretty much by yourself here, aren't you?
Yes, and it should stay that way. I'm glad that I have some peace here. Once, they wanted to send me to the penal colony because I did some guy in. But Larius, the governor, needed another gardener, and so I could stay here. Over time, this garden has become my home, and I'm content with that.
It's actually a pity that such a not uninteresting character has such a great voice actor.
Are you growing herbs as well?
A few. I'm growing fireweed and fire nettles. I also tried swamp weed, but that doesn't really thrive here. Well, I just harvested. So if you want to buy something.
Yeah, the only thing he really has is fire nettles and fireweed, like he said. I'm not sure if he gets actually something interesting later on, but he's also a member of the Thieves Guild.
So you're one of us. Then I got some useful information for you. Some of the houses up here have secret panels that can only be opened by hidden switches. People hide their valuables behind them.
That's actually a pretty neat tip if you aren't aware of this whole hidden switch business. The game tends to do it a lot. There are many houses and dungeons that have those hidden switches, but if you never really pay attention to things like these, you actually you can miss them pretty easily. So now we actually get more or less to business.
Halt! Only men who are in service to the king may enter the town hall.
I am a fire magician.
Yes, of course. Forgive me, chosen one, but I'm only doing my duty.
Yeah, you better donate to the church in order to forgive me. Come on, $100 and I'll forgive you. And there he stands, Lord Bigshot. But since I'm in an exploring mood, I'll also talk to some other guys, like this tin can.
I need to talk to Lord Hagen.
He's in the Great Hall, straight through there. Whatever it is you want from him, keep it short. He's a busy man.
Thank you, reception lady. I don't care what it means to be a paladin. But we also can quickly look upstairs. There isn't actually that much to find. There's a chest though. You know what, since I know the combination of that chest... Whoops, I don't want the line, I want the chest. The combination is actually pretty hard. Right. There we go. And 50 gold. Yeah, nobody was looking. Currently we are in the basically the living room of the governor of Corinus, or the ex-governor. I think he also has a... maybe... where is he again? Oh, you're only the reception lady. Where is he? Ah, there he is. Larius. Hi there.
Hey.
What's your business here? If you want something, make an appointment.
Who are you?
I am Larius, the local governor. Even if it may not seem so at the moment, I am the most powerful man in this city.
So you're in charge here?
At the moment, my hands are tied. That Lord Hagen is in command here, for as long as he's in the city at any rate.
How's it going?
What business is it of yours? As long as the paladins are in the city, Lord Hagen takes care of all the affairs that concern the city.
I think he sounds a little bit upset about the whole paladin business.
I didn't mean to intrude.
You have failed utterly at that, so go away!
I really love that line. You failed utterly at that. He also has such a lovely voice actor, right? I'm actually kind of surprised that they don't use them more, because most of the people just have Sardis' voice, which is actually kind of odd. But okay, finally we get to progress in the main story by talking to Lord Bigshot here. Hey there.
I have already heard of you. Lothar has reported that you wish to speak with me. You are the stranger who has demanded the Eye of Innos. I am Lord Hagen, Paladin of the King, warrior of our Lord Innos, and Commander-in-Chief of Corinus. I have much to do, so do not waste my time. Tell me, rather, why you are here.
The hosts of evil are gathering very close to here, in the Valley of Mines.
In the Valley of Mines? We have dispatched an expedition there. We are also aware of reports that say the pass there is occupied by orcs. But thus far, no news has reached me of an army of evil. What army is that supposed to be?
An army of dragons who have gathered hosts of their minions around them.
Dragons? According to the old scriptures, it is many centuries since dragons were last sighted. Tell me, why should I believe a word you say?
But the question isn't whether you can believe me. The question is whether you can afford not to believe me when I tell the truth.
As long as I have no proof, I cannot afford to send even more men there.
So you want me to bring you proof?
Precisely. Cross the pass and go to the Valley of Mines. Once there, seek out the expedition, and when you have found them, speak to Commander Garond. If anyone knows the situation there, he will. If he confirms your words, then I am prepared to help you.
Does that mean you'll hand over the Eye of Innos to me?
The Eye of Innos? Good. Bring me proof, then I shall see to it that you are permitted to wear the amulet.
Then can I say I've got your word on this matter?
You can, for you have it.
How am I supposed to get across the pass?
I shall give you the key to the gate to the pass. However, you will have to find your own way through the ranks of the orcs. May Innos protect you.
And after, I think, in episode 24, episodes were finally in chapter 2 out of 6. This of course sounds like quite that the game takes a long time, but the other chapters are luckily a little bit shorter. But okay, we are finally in chapter 2, so what does that actually mean? This means there are new monsters, the traders have new money, have new wares, and also some other things, and also people have new quests, like...
Hey you, wait a minute. You're headed for the Valley of Mines, aren't you?
And?
Here's a bargain. You give me a report on what's going on with the ore, and for that I will get you a rune stone.
I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, you can tell that depending on what guild you join, he will give you something else. I think as militia and mercenary, he actually gives you a piece of ore. Also, Loader, hi.
I went to see Lord Hagen.
And? You didn't bother him with your dragon tales, did you?
Yes, I did.
Tell me this isn't true.
He sent me to get him some proof.
Well then, good luck. What a lunatic.
Did you just insult some, chosen one from Innos. What a jerk. I mean, first it actually sounded like he starts to believe me, or just because I am actually a fire magician, but now he still calls me a lunatic. So it seems that the whole monastery is completely bonkers, according to him. And as a last destination, we also quickly go to Vatras.
Hey, I have a message for Master Isgaroth. He guards the shrine in front of the monastery. If you run this errand for me, you get to choose your own reward.
Fine by me.
I'll do it.
Good. Then take the message and choose one of these spell scrolls. When you have delivered the message, I shall reward you accordingly.
I choose the healing spell.
Good. So be on your way to Master Isgaroth now.
Now, since we... oh wait, I can actually give him some tablets.
I've got another stone tablet.
Great. Here.
Yeah, potions, etc. And since we've delivered the message to Lord Hagen, we can actually join the Ring of Water now.
I am ready to join the Ring of Water.
So you delivered your message to Lord Hagen?
Yes, but he sent me to the Valley of Mines so I could get him proof of my words.
You must decide what you want to do next. To me, it was important that he should get the message. Now it's up to him to act, or to wait for your proof. As far as you are concerned, you have proven that you are indispensable to us. You shall be one of our children, and go forth into the world in our name to do the bidding of Adanos. I consign to you this Ring of Water. May it help you find your allies, and together with them, preserve the balance of this world. You are the first fire magician among our children. I am especially happy about that. May Adanos protect you, and now, go and meet your brothers. They will await you in the tavern, the Dead Harpy, and accept you into our community. You probably know the tavern. It lies on the way to Onar's farm. Do not forget to wear your ring, so your brothers will recognize you as one of their own.
So, we have now two options. We can either already go into the Valley of Mines, or work on finding those, let's see, I think, where are they? The portal quest. We have to find 4 ornament rings still for Nefarious. Let's see, I think he gave us a map for that.
But the light was a torment for
Exactly.
Beliar.
We still have to find those 3, locate those 3 stone
destroyed by
circles.
Beliar.
Shut up, shut up, Watchers, I'm trying to explain something. So, I think...
Adanos saw that this way, nothing could exist at all.
Are you done?
No light and no darkness.
Okay, fuck you. I'm going on somewhere else to explain that. So we have either the option of
he set himself between his brothers in order to reconcile.
Vatras. Okay, I think what I'm going to do in the next episode is actually join the Ring of Water and help opening that portal by collecting those portal stones. Or portal stones? Or just whatever those are. What are they called? Missing ornaments, there we go. Which are on these marked on this map. I can't talk. So I'll just call it quits for now. In the next episode we'll see us at the Dead Harpy, so je suis Gauche 9. Au revoir.